Welcome to the best AST truck drivers map ever. Introduction to the prototype, and here it is. All these yellow dots are many of our clients around Sydney, and the labels here on the left are the same, basically the same thing. But what's different? So for instance, GSF Foods here in Wetherill Park, when we hit the label here on the left, it loads to the truck driving entrance. That is exactly where it loads. So if we were to put in to the normal Google Maps, either the address or the name, this name, it will end up in the top of the warehouse. And that is typical for many of our addresses and business names. But because this is a customized AST truck driving map, the label will be the truck driving entrance off whatever road or street it is, and the yellow pin close by will be the correct dock or the first stopping place or the office. Here, that is the most common dock that we use. It's a difficult one. So if someone was coming here without knowing these two pins, they'd probably, enter here, okay. But then they'd probably start looking around here and around here, or asking people where to go, blah, blah, blah. And it's going to lose them at least 5 minutes, double parking, all the rest of it. Here, truck entrance, park here, or, stop close by. And then they're 90% problem solved. So that's the same for all these other pin locations around Sydney, and they can be found alphabetically on this side. So for instance, let's go Kogan Erskine Park. So that's part of Blue Star. So again, that's the truck entrance off the street. And that's a whole different section. There's like 3 different companies in here. Blue Star is one of them. That's the best place to stop and then figure it out from there. And it's not exactly because we use the docks along here, but that's the best place to stop and figure out where to go from there. Otherwise, there's so many other things to look at. Okay. So how do you get in to look at this prototype? Go to the account section of Google, and you want to get into a specific AST account. So go to the sign in to Google Maps or whatever. A Google account. So type in AST truck map as the account name. And the password is, let's put it so you can see it, 1, 2, 3, 4, AST truck map again, AST truck map. And that was 2 T's, by the way. Press next, and you're into the account. Now the way you find the labels is it's called your places. It's a little different on the mobile phone, obviously. Where's BJ and A in botany? That's where they are. This is a typical thing of the address. Usually covers this whole business park with 4 or 5 businesses within it. But that is exactly where you enter the actual premises within the whole business park. I mean, to get from here to here is a bit of a thing, but that's as much as I can do. And that is usually where you park. That's usually where you park. So enter here, because you can't come this way, and that's where. So that's it for that one. Okay, now, by the way, I'm a bit of a contributor to Google Maps. I'm called a local guide, and I'm at level 7, and I've contributed over about 400 edits and many of these other fun things to Google Maps. So I know my way around Google Maps. Thank you so much.